Hey, this is Big Girl Diary, and I got a good one for you today. A real good one. Okay, let's just go ahead and just get to it. We're going to talk about oh man, sorry about that. We're going to talk about the Harvard scandal. We're going to talk about Cat Williams. I need to go back over. I didn't do that any justice. And then we're going to talk about big girls hitting the wall. And I don't mean literally hitting the wall. No, I'm talking about being big and hitting the proverbial wall that the red pill like to say if you turn a certain age you better um, get to go ahead and get with some man. You can't be running around there playing the field and being big and having no man, because when that wall hits, it hits. And it hits. It hits. All right. Now normally I don't talk about real political things on this channel because that's for politics with Laura. I talk about straight politics over there. But I thought that I can put it more of a social slant to it on this channel because I didn't talk about it on this channel or mention it, and I should. I should. Now, Harvard, Harvard University. Whoever made that decision to fire that president of Harvard University and made those ignorant, stupid statements by stating that she plagiarized her work. She she her citations were questionable, two of them. And her scholarly or her, how can I say, what was it? What was it specifically? Her, oh, inadequate citations and duplicative language in two of Gay's peer journal, Claudine Gay, peer-reviewed journals articles for her PhD. And you can't make this up. Guess where she got her PhD from? I'll wait. You can't make this stuff up. This is why I say Harvard, whoever made that decision is stupid, not dumb. Mm-mm. Dumb and stupid are two different things. Dumb, you're born dumb. Okay, you're born dumb. But stupid is active an active pursuit of not knowing. Okay, this person actively pursued of not knowing that what they were doing was a straight stupid. Straight stupid. And I'm going to add a twist of dumb in there too. Because she received her PhD from Harvard back in 1997. Let me get a little cup of cafe au lait with hazelnut on that one. Harvard fired one of their own that graduated from the School of Government. 1997 turned around, and what was it, 2020, to become president. What was it, 23-year span to become president of Harvard University, an alumni, to turn around and say that this person plagiarized. Let's just simply be honest with the true get up. Let's be honest with it. Because she had an opinion and did not apologize for her having an opinion. Now, what's going on over there in the Middle East, in the Ga slash the strip. It doesn't matter which side you go on or speak on or support, you're going to get canceled. Now, whenever someone's political ideology can keep them from working, can keep them from paying their bills, can keep them from keeping a roof over their head. We have gotten to the point to where we have gone way too far with this foolishness, to where you cannot stand for one side or the other. And these protests aren't helping any. Stop blocking up damn traffic. You can't have a side, because if you do, you're canceled. Now, Harvard, by you saying that, 1997, Claudine Gay received her PhD from your university. Hey, how you doing? From your university. And then you turned around and said that she plagiarized the work that you approved. You approved it. Harvard, you approved it. You gave her her PhD. She defended her dissertation. You said, okay, Dr. Gay, seal, signed, sealed, delivered. The degree is yours. And then you turned around and said that she plagiarized. Now, that makes me ask this question. Really? Because you said, let me make sure I get this straight. Okay, because this looks bad on you, Harvard. Oh, it looks so bad on you. You stated, finally, allegations emerged in December that she had committed plagiarism in some of her scholarly works. Harvard had publicly acknowledged instances of inadequate citations and duplicative language in two of Gay's peer review journal articles in her PhD dissertation. Kicker. Completed in Harvard's government department in 1997. This makes me wonder one thing. If you let her slide, how many people have you let slide? How many people have degrees from Harvard and the work is plagiarized? The work citations are sketchy. The peer review has been duplicated, not duplicated. What phrase? Let me make sure I get this right. Duplicative, I can't say that word, language. Repeating words over and over and over again throughout her work. Harvard, how many? Harvard. How many people graduated from your institution and you gave their degrees to them, whether if it's an associate's, bachelor's, master's, PhDs? Well, associates and bachelors, maybe bachelors, maybe, but definitely masters and PhDs, most definitely. Look, Harvard, I'm saying you're not telling the truth, because before you have to take your citations and submit it to a committee. You just don't do anything willy-nilly. Nah. No. No. It doesn't happen willy-nilly like that. You have to jump through so many hoops. And then for you to sit there and say, Harvard, that she was able to skedaddle through shoddy citations. you make your Your university looks really bad now. It really does. And I haven't heard anyone talk about this right here. I've been searching through YouTube to take a different angle. Uh-uh. No one's talking about this that I have heard of. You're raggedy. Straight out raggedy. You crucified that woman for having an opinion, and you made her pay. And this is going to keep on going on and on and on until we the people, okay, because it's going to happen to more than just people like Claudine Gay. Now, I did go on You Haitians on my other channel. I did go check it out. I did a short. Yeah, I did. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, I did. But I'm gonna save that for over there. Right here, Hobbit's on a hot seat. But I looked around and I didn't see anything. I didn't see many people talking about it. I only saw people talking about the I real country, the I real conflict. The fact that I can't even say the freaking name is a problem. And because I can't say that name, you all people behind this stuff, you're going to put yourself in such a small little box that no one's going to give a damn about your feelings, give a damn about what's going on, and then they're going to come and really start shedding light on what you're doing. Now, I can just simply say this: look at the United States and look at where the American Indians are, and that's what's going to happen. I don't need to say anymore because it's happening in real time. This is the end result. That is what it looks like up close and personal. And I'm going to leave it right there. You messed up. You messed up, Harvard. You messed up. I don't think Princeton would have. I don't think Princeton would have ever done that. I don't think Brown University would have ever done that. I don't think Oxford would have ever done that. I don't think let me see, Stanford would have ever done that. No. MIT would have no, MIT, they would have never done those ignorant things to make their school look bad, to go ahead and get back at a professor or an employee that worked there by saying that their work was shoddy, and their work was shoddy, and the institution where they got the degree was from you. Oh, you are some dumbasses. Oh my goodness, you all are stupid. Willfully stupid. You're so blinded. You are so blind that you're willing to tear down your own institutions for a political ideology. And this is the problem with identity politics. It makes you do dumbass Shiite. It does. It does. I think I talked about that pretty good for about 13 minutes. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Besides Claudine, oh, Cat Williams. Oh, oh man, masterful. Masterful. Now I have to say, I did a live stream and I did not like my video, so I'm going to take it down. But I'm going to talk about it here. Cat Williams. You aired out you aired out the average students sitting in the back using your work in order to pass the class. Oh, it was brilliant. Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey. You couldn't even keep your lies straight. You didn't know which wife it was that was taking you to all of your comedy acts when you had 3 wives. You were working on your 3rd wife. Your first, you first said your first wife. Then no, it was your 2nd wife. But then you divorced your second. Come You look dumb. Oh my goodness, Steve. Steve. Oh, he aired you out. And Cedric. Oh, Cedric. Really? Really? You gonna do what you take a Cat Williams? Because I remember you doing that joke about the airplane. I, look, look, if you're gonna steal someone's work, okay, this is what you do. Number one, you must go about it with intelligence. Okay? What you all folios did was stupid. And what you all folios did was you took documented work, like the woman over there that Harvard tried to say that she didn't do her citations right. Well, Cat Williams did his citations well because he put it out there before you folios even did your act. So you looked at his act and then you turn around and then you want to do his work and then put it up on video for people to compare and contrast. Oh, you all are dumb. It's outrageous. And then you take the art of lifting other people's work and you don't even bother to change it, to do anything different. Nah, you don't do that. No. Matter of fact, Michael Jackson came out and said that he used Hall and Oates song. You know that song? I can't go for that. No, no, no can do. I can't go for that. No, no, no can do. Yeah, Michael Jackson used it in what was it in Billie Jean? He says, "Nah, I can't go for that." But he did it in a way that was not exactly what Hall and Oates did. No, he switched it up. He made it completely different to where Hall and Oates couldn't even recognize their own work. That is what you're supposed to do. You take someone's work, you improve on it, and then you take it in a different direction. You dumb D average, D minus, F plus average students doing that ignorant stuff. Word for word, you didn't even bother to switch anything up. But he continues on. He goes on to Kevin Hart. Oh, Kevin, you won't even stay in the same area with Cat Williams. You have been avoiding him for 25 years. That says a lot about you. Not only does that say a lot about you, but your documentary or whatever that was, and how you treated your employee by calling him broke, saying he don't have a house, but he's your employee. Wait, Cheryl says, so that means that Harvard would have to go way back and look into everyone's citations. Uh, what they're saying is this: they're trying to get rid of her, and as they try to get rid of her, they want to humiliate her by saying that your citation or your work wasn't good, but they're not realizing that she got it from their damn institution. That makes them look really bad, and I would have to question everyone who received a degree from there. How your work, is it up to par? Because if you're letting people like that, like Claudine Gay, graduate and then become the president of the institution that she got her damn doctorates from, you can't make this stuff up. You can't make it up. But back to Kevin Hart, and then you want to sit there and talk smack about that man. Um, Kevin, that was dumb. And there's a difference between being stupid and dumb, as I just said. Dumb is just simply how you're born. Stupid is an acquired taste. You have to work hard to be stupid. You have to wake up and say, I'm going to be willfully stupid. I'm not going to learn anything. Nope. And what you did to that man, you were drinking and you just allowed all that dumbness to fly out of your mouth saying, yeah, you're broke. You're broke. Negro, you pay him. So if he's broke, that's because of you. You're not paying people right. Did you graduate from Harvard? Did you graduate from Harvard? Okay, you said good talk. Okay. Oh, we go, cat. Hey, brave. No one's talking about it, so I stay in trouble on social media. But here's a wild part. Let me go back to Steve Harvey. I thought it was quite interesting that Steve Harvey, when Cat aired him out so bad. Wait a minute. Cat aired him out so bad. They had a what do you call it? Where he said, wait a minute, Steve is a comedian because he's a what? Because he's a big joke. Yeah, he is a big joke. He's so much of a big joke when Cat talked about him wearing a hairpiece. A hairpiece. When he's talking about him wearing a hairpiece, it made me go back to look at Steve Harvey's acts back in the 90s. Oh, he was losing his hair. And then all of a sudden his hairline was great. Cat called it. It was hysterically funny. And he aired Steve Harvey out so bad on stage that he walked off. And Cat kept on going. Cat didn't stop. He was wearing them out. And then, Steve Harvey, because I remember Steve Harvey saying that he didn't want to be a movie star. He didn't want to do that. No, Cat Williams aired him out so bad that he had no choice but to go underground and come back with a good hairline and a high top fade. Man, look, go on YouTube. Go on YouTube and look at those guys who gets hair pieces, like women do. And some of you ladies get, the extensions in your hair and then it's not glued in right and then it's hanging out in front. And then you try to comb it down and the piece is still coming out. Yeah, well, Steve didn't have that. You couldn't tell. But that's what Steve Harvey did. He did all that and he looked good. He looked good. He did. He paid somebody some money. Not Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart not paying anybody. And then get drunk and talk about him. That's not cool. It's not cool at all. But outside of that, big girls hitting the proverbial wall. Okay, look, skinny women. When you hit the wall, you all hit the wall gracefully. You can bounce off and go get with somebody that that who want to be with you back in your early late teens, early 20s, and still pining after you. Big girls, we don't have those issues. I mean, no. We would love to have those issues. We would love to have somebody pining away after us. When we hit the wall, it's bad. Oh, it's bad. When big women hit the wall, they have truly no one to really fall back on. So that's why you normally see bigger women mean, horrible, got a nasty attitude. They want to make your life miserable in the grocery line. They want to do all those things. And it's a terrible thing to watch. Now, I'm big. I hit the wall, but I'm not alone. But I do understand it. I really do. But when I see men talking about the wall, and for men, it's different. This is interesting because I never really thought about it until men really start talking about it. But some men take it too far. I'm not going to talk about those men over there. No, they're over there. I'm going to talk about the men that actually make sense, who are not really out to demean or to do any of those things. No, I'm gonna talk about just those men there. The other men who are being funky about it and jaded and who hurt you, them, keep them over there. Now, men men are the opposite. Men have to build themselves up in to to be able to, okay, let me see, wax on, wax off. Men hit the wall early, between their late teens and 20s, all through their 20s, and then once they start hitting their 30s. When they hit their 30s, that's when the wall breaks apart and then they start growing after that. Men have to accumulate wealth, have to accumulate something to attract women. For an example, let me give you a quick example. Birds. Watch birds. Oh my goodness, birds. Birds are a true testament to what manhood is about. You have to build a nest before you even get a female bird. She'll look at you and you're going back and forth getting these twigs and you're building your house up. And it has to, and he's going to make a big house because he wants to get married and reproduce. He wants to, that's what he wants to do. But he's not getting until he builds that house. He ain't getting nothing until he builds that house. And a couple of female birds will sit there and watch while he goes back and forth and makes that nest. And then the quality of the nest will be the quality of the female bird that he'll be able to reproduce with. Now you'll see some of those big elaborate bird nests, the real big ones that has different levels, or the mansion bird nest, or you'll have that little hood bird nest that you look up and you see a little round little bass. It looks like this. Where is the bird nest? You're gonna get a hood bird. That's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get somebody. Na 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 na. I'm gonna get all that lip. But those big houses, those big bird nests that have different sections, dimensions, you're not gonna get all that. Mm-mm. So men have to build the wealth in order to attract the women. Now, one thing I do know, men would live in a cardboard box. They would be completely happy living in a cardboard box, a bed, game, TV, whatever it is. They would be completely okay in a studio apartment or a one bedroom, hell, in efficiency. They would be fine with that. But they want women. They want to have access to women, and women are not going to come up in those little small little efficiency, want a studio apartment, and do none of those things. No, I need my own. You need to have a room. You need. There are requirements, and that's what the guys do. They go out and fulfill those requirements, and once they do, then they have the pick of the ladies that they can get for that section in their life. Now, when they start building more and more, then they can go up and up for the quality of the woman that they want. Like I gave, you know, for the birds. The bigger the bird nest, the better quality of woman. Now, I'm saying better quality of woman. Now, where do big women fit in there? We get this. Men are visual. And if you're going to run around and say this dumb stuff, you're fat phobic. You better take me as I am. He don't have to. He has that big house or that big bird nest, and then he can have all those rooms, and then he can have the pick of the litter, and he's not going to deal with no one saying you're fat phobic. You better take me as I am. He don't have to, because he has something called options. Just like when women are younger, they're not going to go after no broke guy working at McDonald's, which to me is no problem because you're earning your money honestly. And as long as you're going to school and trying to better yourself, hey, you're going to get there. You're going to get women as long as you're doing things honestly. But then you have those women who want fast money and they want it right now and they don't care how you get it. And when you're running out there slinging whatever bags you can to make that money, and then when you get, she don't care. She'll go after the next one. Look at Steve Harvey's third wife. Okay. Cousins. Oh, wait, Cheryl said, oh, but Cheryl said, girl, you know I be fishing and catching. You wild. So so when it comes to hitting the wall for big girls, it is a completely different thing. Completely different. It's a completely different scenario, completely complex, and it comes in different stages. Okay, I'm trying to make it more than what it is. but but it's completely different. Skinny women, what you have to maintain is simply your weight, makeup, hair, all that stuff. Man, big girls, we got a whole orchestra that we have to do. I mean, it'll be easier to simply lose weight than to go through all that stuff. But I'm not saying that there aren't men who do not like big women. There are men who like big women. They're few, far, and in between. And I'm not talking about those hobosexuals. No. I'm not talking about those couch surfers. No, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about men who legitimately like big women. And they're out there. And there are some men who don't like skinny women. And just the other day, standing in line at CVS, I young guys are something. There's something. One guy was talking about how he don't like skinny girls because he's like, I don't know, they may have some kind of dis-ease. He said, big girls, they don't have anything other than diabetes and high blood pressure. I was done. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He said the only thing what big women have is diabetes and high blood pressure. You don't have to worry about any types of uh rug, put a D in front of it, use. You don't have to worry about them having um what is it called? Oh, the AIDS, any of those things. Sorry, my landlines. Right. But and I found that quite interesting. I'm like, oh, okay. So big girls are in. No, I'm joking. but but on that note, Hobbit messed up. Cat Williams aired them all out. Wait a minute. You even had Ludacris doing a rap. I'm like, wait a minute. What did Ludacris do to Cat Williams? Trick Daddy came out. He's like, man, I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna he hit the beehive. Oh my goodness. Cat William hit the bee. He hit the beehive. He has everybody upset. Everybody's upset. They're ready. You know, Cat Williams like, hey, if you want to go ahead and throw down, I'm here. And Cat Williams has a lot of um comedy dates. That was brilliant. When he went on Shade Room or Shay Shay or whatever his name is, Shannon Sharp, brilliant timing, brilliant execution. It was brilliant. So I could only imagine what he's going to say in his comedy acts. If you come to DC, um, could you all hit my Cash App, Big Girl Diary? Cash App and PayPal said I can go see it and report on it. I know it's going to be something. I know it is going to be fabulous because Cat Williams is one of those brilliant, brilliant people. He is brilliant. I'm not going to insult him by calling him articulate. No. And people, stop calling people articulate. You're supposed to be. You go to school, you are supposed to be articulate. That's a part of education. But when you start saying, oh, you're so articulate, you need to stop it. Okay, I'm done with that. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, but it's really something. It is really something. Just recapping, it's really something. Harvard, you put a stain on your brand so badly. I believe when people really pay attention to what you did to your own alumni for some ideology or for some um, identity politics, you ripped your own brand. I would never look at Harvard the same. Never. I'll never look at it the same. To throw one of your own people under the bus by saying that they plagiarized and you allowed it to happen, you sanctioned it, you gave her 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 PhD, you approved her dissertation. Her dissertation is probably sitting up someplace and somebody probably pulled it out and said, yeah, look, universities provide information for the government to use to make society better. I'll say it again. I want to make sure that Kevin Hart and those average people in the back seat back there, universities provide information, research for governments, for businesses, for whomever can take it and use it and improve society. What Harvard did was they said, one of our PhD candidates that graduated from our school plagiarized in citation and continuously used words, overly used the words in peer review. And we still gave her her PhD anyway with that knowledge. Would you look at Harvard the same? I know I don't. That's going to make me question, would you graduate from Harvard? Okay. They let you out. Oh, I've been going on for 40 minutes. But I'm going to end it on this. Please like, subscribe, share. Please help support the machine. Help me out. Please cash at me at Big Girl Diary, PayPal, Big Girl Diary. I get everything. But if you want to support me, you can. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm Jump Funny. Thank you. If you want to support me, super chats, please. Any and everything helps. Any and everything helps. And I'll be eternally grateful for any and everything because I know times are hard. Oh, I know. But on that note, I want to thank you all for stopping by. Cheryl, thank you. Thank you. Have a good day, good evening, and stay blessed. Bye-bye.